Have you ever wondered why Satan, the Prince of Darkness, would go to battle over a lifeless body? That's exactly what happened in one of the Bible's most mysterious events. Satan fought Michael the Archangel for the body of Moses. But why? What really happened during this cosmic confrontation? And why is it so important for us today? Stay with us because this story will change the way you see spiritual warfare forever. In Jude 1 verse 9, the Bible unveils a moment of intense conflict between two cosmic forces. But Michael the Archangel, when he disputed with the devil and argued about the body of Moses, did not dare pronounce against him a railing judgment, but said, "The Lord rebuke you." This single verse raises so many questions. Why would Satan want Moses' body? Why didn't Michael directly confront Satan? And what does this story reveal about spiritual warfare? To understand, we must explore Moses' death, the motives of Satan, and the divine significance of this cosmic battle. To unravel this mystery, let's start with Moses' death. In Deuteronomy 34:5-6, the Bible tells us, "So Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab, according to the word of the Lord. And he buried him in the valley in the land of Moab opposite Beth Peor, but no man knows his burial place to this day." This raises a huge question. Why would God himself bury Moses? And why would he make the location of the grave a secret? Scholars suggest that God hid Moses' body to prevent the Israelites from turning it into an object of worship, knowing their history with idolatry. Remember the golden calf in Exodus 32. But Satan knew this too. He saw an opportunity to exploit the Israelites' weakness and twist Moses' legacy. Imagine how he could have used Moses' body as a powerful idol, corrupting their faith in God. This is where the story takes a dramatic turn. Satan, filled with hatred and cunning, appeared to claim Moses' body. But why would he, the enemy of God, care so much about Moses? Some scholars suggest Satan may have argued that Moses, having sinned by striking the rock in anger, Numbers 20:10-12, belonged to him. Satan, the accuser of God's people, likely wanted to discredit Moses' legacy and disrupt God's plan for Israel. But standing against Satan was Michael the Archangel, known as God's warrior. Michael stepped in to protect Moses' body from falling into the wrong hands. What's fascinating is how Michael fought not with physical strength or insults, but with these powerful words, "The Lord rebuke you." Michael understood a critical truth. Spiritual battles are won not by our power, but by God's authority. Even Michael, as powerful as he is, relied on the Lord to defeat Satan. After Michael's victory, the Bible remains silent about where Moses' body was taken. But one thing is clear. God's purpose for Moses was not finished centuries later in the New Testament. Moses appears alongside Elijah during the transfiguration of Jesus, Matthew 17:3. This shows that Moses was not only honored by God, but also given a role in pointing to the coming of the Messiah. God's plan for Moses' life and death was ultimately fulfilled despite Satan's schemes. This reminds us that no matter how fierce the battle, God's purpose always prevails. So what can we learn from this mysterious battle? First, it teaches us the reality of spiritual warfare, how Satan seeks to twist and destroy God's plans. But more importantly, it shows us the power of relying on God's authority. Like Michael, we don't have to fight in our own strength. The Lord is the one who gives us victory. Just as God protected Moses' body and preserved his legacy, he is faithful to protect his people today. Whatever battles you're facing, remember the Lord rebukes the enemy, and his plans for you cannot be thwarted. Now it's your turn. What do you think Satan's true motive was in fighting for Moses' body? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're curious about more hidden mysteries in the Bible, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video.